Hey guys, so this is the weekly update of my journey. I am currently on my way to receiving my pro card. So I call it like a professional, just like that. So I am super excited about this journey. I'm super excited about going through it. One thing that my husband told me is that you really have to take it as an opportunity that you can't take for granted. So that really stuck with me. He told me that, I'll share his story one day and maybe even have him on and have him share it. Basically, he just told me to make sure that I live each moment as if it was the last time. And it's a blessing anytime that you get to go through this type of experience. And whether it be competing or not, anytime that you get an opportunity to be ignited, be fired up, be focused, be driven to complete any type of goal that requires a lot of steadfastness, requires a lot of patience, and just requires a lot of your overall faith in the process and trust. It's really like a blessing, and it's really like a opportunity that you can't overlook. And shout out to the Holy Spirit and God, because if it was not for him, I guarantee you I would not be able to do this. But when I have his strength, I'm focused and ready to go because of him. So he's awesome. All right, so basically this journey is all about me getting my pro card and me just learning myself along the way. The first time that I competed, I did not take time to just enjoy it for one. I didn't take time to learn myself, and I didn't take time to internally enjoy the process of transformation as well as externally. So I did a lot of changing on the outside, but not really changing that much on the inside. And so I found myself getting to that goal and making it to the stage and placing nationally, as you can see here. But I still did not feel like a winner. And what's the point of winning a trophy and not actually being able to internally feel excited or like you deserved it, or all of those different things that I'll get into along the way. But yeah, so this is more so like a weekly update. I'm going to be sharing with you my weight. I'm going to be sharing with you my progress pictures, and I'm going to answer a series of questions every week that kind of just lets you in on how that week went and my goals moving forward. So welcome to my journey. So my goal for this week was literally just to get all my workouts done, to make sure I have every food item that I need, and to prep it, and to have everything that I'm supposed to eat from day to day, and make sure you eat it, and that's great. Also to get a good routine and a good rhythm of what works best for me. And so this week I achieved that goal. I was able to eat all the food that I was supposed to eat from day to day. I added some extra stuff here and there that I've already confessed. But outside of that, I literally ate everything I was supposed to eat every single day. I did not just not eat when I was supposed to eat or anything like that. I did a really good job with that rhythm, which is ideal. Other than that, I took my supplements when I was supposed to. I might have missed like one day of the second CLA, maybe two, but other than that, I took my supplements when I was supposed to. It's a lot, so it's really good when you can hit the mark. So I did that. Another thing that I did, I got all my workouts in, did every single cardio. Even one of the cardio days, I had to shovel and get ourselves from being snowed in. I live in Michigan, and we were snowed in. It was iced in, and our shovel broke, so I had to use a broom, and I did. Took me about 45 minutes to an hour to shovel and get out. Took me about 10 minutes, where it's normally about 5 minutes to get to the gym, and I still did my 45 minutes cardio. That was when I was like, all right, this is when, God's spirit kicks in, and even if you don't want to, you do it anyways, and it's awesome. It's so empowering. And I feel like every time, what came to mind when that was happening is that every time you go through these obstacles, it makes you even stronger, you know. It makes you even stronger for whatever goal you have. And so I was like super pumped after that, and that was like in my mind, I was like, if I can work through this, there's nothing else that should stop me. And so that was awesome for this week. And I did all my lifts. You know, I figured out what worked best, whether it was right after I dropped the baby off to daycare or whether it was after I got done with some work. I made sure I fit in my workout, and I succeeded. I wanted to get to 195 by today. I have until tomorrow. I mean, I'm resting today, and I'm still gonna eat what I'm supposed to eat, but I don't know if I'll get to 195 by tomorrow. I'll check, just to check, but I'm at 196.4, so that was just my goal. I really try to make a goal that's going to push me, no matter how far it is. So my goal for this week is, I keep seeing 194 in my head. So my goal for this week is to, I'll push it a little bit, and I'll say I want to get to 193 or 192 for next week around this time when I make my video, or yeah, that's just my weight goal. This week I want to hit all of my days of working out. I want to hit all of my days of eating my food. I don't want to add anything to my meal plan. I just want to eat what's on the plan. So that's what I'm doing this week, focusing on there's no other options. This is all I have to eat. This is what I have to eat. And so that is my goal for this week. Regarding those three things, my goal this week is to be more conscious of the internal exercise that I'm going to do. Is I'm going to be more conscious of self-acceptance and what that looks like, how I can apply that from day to day, and I'll share with you what I learn next week. And then I guess the other goal that I have is just to enjoy it, to literally go through this week and enjoy every time that I get to wake up early to do cardio, and enjoy every moment that I have to lift, and just enjoying the overall process. And so that's where I'm in. I'm in a real sober, real place of just gratitude, and a place of complete just thankfulness that God is allowing me to do this again. I remember seasons of my life before where this was a goal that I desired, but it wasn't time and it didn't work out. Then I remember the season where it did, and it almost felt easy. Of course, it's a lot of work, a lot of effort, but it almost felt easy. And I feel like even though I'm a mom now, I'm, you know, running my business, I'm a wife, and I have other responsibilities of building friendships and all those different little components of life, I still feel like it's easier than it could be. And I truly believe that that is a testament of God's love, God's grace, and his power. And so I'm just excited to be able to ride on this journey. And like I said, this week I want to learn even more about myself. I've been trying to be more mindful of all of that part of this journey, and I'm excited to learn more about Bree and how she operates and how she just beasts at being who she is. So that has been my weekly update. I'm sorry if it was so long, but I love to talk, and I just want to be completely transparent. I guess one thing that I'll say that is just something I have to be honest about. At first I was really afraid. I haven't always been this optimistic about the journey. At first I thought that I wasn't going to be able to do it again. I had almost given up on the whole concept of even doing it, mostly because of, like I said, fear, mostly because of the fear that's attached to the unknown. I have never seen my body as it is now, so that plays a part into it. I've never try to make it to the stage from where I am now. I've done it before from where I was before, which is essentially the same place I am now, because I've never seen at least I've seen what I can look like and get to like I have before. Like I've done it, it's a thing, like I get it. But mentally, for some reason, I just have been struggling, like, well, maybe it's just not for me. And so for anybody who is struggling with that mindset, that has competed before and wants to get back into it, but you keep on battling, like, well, maybe I just shouldn't, like, really pray about it, like, and then do something. Like, strive for continuing to try to start. And if you don't get there yet, just know it might not be time yet, but keep on trying, because at some point it's going to shift and you will have that focus again, you will have that strength again, and you will be able to endure the hard parts of the journey again. But I feel like that I just want to encourage someone to be encouraged, that, you know, no matter how you feel and no matter how tough it is, just give your all and truly believe that you can make this happen and you can be successful in this area of your life, and you can reignite the fire and get that furnace back running and get to unwrapping the gift of who you are. I feel like one thing that I learned also this week was that I am a gift, not this skin stuff, but like me as a person, as a spirit, as a spiritual being on this earth. I'm a gift to anybody that I meet. And I have to embrace that and accept that and consciously live out of that. And not out of the concept of, ooh, if I get as lean as possible, I now have self-worth. Like, we're done with that. Like, I'm at a place now where I'm empowered to just love me for me as who I am. And anything that tried to get me to believe that I wasn't enough before, I'm on a road and on a journey of complete just self-love, acceptance, and just completely just living out of that and having joy in that and having freedom in that, and not needing to use a Snapchat filter to feel loved, or not have to use any type of even like Instagram filter to feel like I'm enough. But I'm really on this journey to just be and just enjoy being, and it's really empowering. So I encourage you today to just learn to love you, and you will get that fire that you're desiring to light, and you're gonna get it, and you're gonna find what works best for you, and you're going to be successful. And that's just that. So whether it be competing, whether it be you just being and finding the motivation, no, I don't believe in motivation. You finding the fuel and the excitement and the energy to go after your goals. This is to you, and I believe that you're gonna do it, and you're gonna make it, and you're gonna have a great time while you do it. So let's do it.